could stop speak. Maybe I would be less breathless. It's like, I know this is delicate though, so let me just take it put a little further from my mouth. I don't like being out of breath, man. Really don't like it. So let me talk about being out of breath for a second, because with exercising, this is random, I know. With exercising, which I have been on and off. I've been doing on and off for several months now. Sometimes I go a week, I exercise, and then go 2 to 3 weeks without exercising, and then I go back and I'm talking about the gym, okay? And then I go back to the gym and I just do cardio for 2 or 3 days, and then I stop for 2 or 3 weeks. It's like all over the place. And like I said, just life is happening, and I step back from making videos, and I step back from exercising, and it's just, I think, just life, how things are changing, and it's like everybody deals with it in a different way. Everybody deals with change in a different way. And I just so happen to kind of back off a little bit. Mostly because I have nothing to give. So I just surrender. I take a break. What was I gonna say? About exercising and losing my breath. So, several months ago, I was working out and doing cardio, like doing a warm-up cardio, and then I would do weight training. I would do weight training for a while, and then I would go back to doing cardio within the same day, right? Like every day, pretty much. And I was really focused on that, and this was like last year or something, the year before. And I knew that in order to get a good workout in is to make myself tired. And over time, I started to be really self-conscious about being out of breath doing cardio. Being out of breath running or walking, even just walking fast for 15 minutes or something. And it's such a weird thing. I mean, I know everybody loses their breath. You have to get your heart rate up, right? Get your heart rate up. But it just started to, kind of bother me that I was out of breath, and I started to be self-conscious about it, insecure about it. I didn't want to, be dramatic about it and just, you know what I mean? Like, when you're running or on elliptical or whatever and you're out of breath, I've been alone in the gym, like, yeah, sometimes I'm alone, sometimes there's people, but, I just started to realize, like, it's okay to be out of breath, it's okay to be tired, you're supposed to, you're in the gym, you know, you're in the gym, you're supposed to raise your heart, your blood pressure, what is it called? Raise your heartbeat, you know, make yourself tired, that's the point. So you can let out stress, man, you know, you want to let out the stress, let out the anger, let out sadness, let out depression, whatever it is you're feeling, you know, do it. Let it out through your running, through the elliptical, which I'm sure a lot of people know this, and I've known this, but I think I'm gonna start using elliptical more because I love running, but I know that it's not great for your knees to do it too much. So I really like the elliptical. And it's funny because, or interesting because the gym here, what was I gonna say? At first, the first 2 or 3 times that I tried it, I couldn't do it for more than 5 minutes because I felt like I'm too small for it. It's for big people, for tall people, and I'm petite. But then I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I want to do the elliptical. It's kind of fun. It's like I'm running, but I'm not running. You know, and I love running, but I can't do it for too long because it really burns my calves. Anywho, so I thought, okay, screw it. I'm gonna get on the elliptical and I'm going to like get used to it, get my body, you know. And what happened? I had to give myself resistance, so I went up to like number 3, number 7, number 10, and with time it got easier and easier, and fun. And sometimes I stay on level 1 because I think it works. I work more, you know, when the resistance is not so hard, not so heavy. Anyways, so that's what I've been doing. Anyway, so that's I'm so awkward. I'm sorry. I'm so awkward. That's basically all I wanted to talk about. With the elliptical, with exercising. If you're struggling, you know, I've asked people, like, how am I supposed to work out when I have so much on my mind, when, like, I'm just overwhelmed with life? And people say, well, one person said to just leave it out at the gym. Don't take it in with you at the gym, just like work. Leave work at work, leave school. Well, that's different, but leave everything that you're dealing with outside of the gym, or just release it while you're running, while you're lifting. Release the stress, the anger, the sadness,